What's good, guys? Welcome to another episode of Positively Living. In this episode, I would like to expound upon why problem is a good thing, right? So, problem is good once you realize its function, right? Everything have a function in this world, right? So, the function of problem is actually a chance for you to be better in something, right? It's time for you to level up. It's an opportunity to level up. So that's the function of problem. However, you have to first understand, unless you change your perspective on how you approach problem, like problem will forever be an obstacle for you if you don't approach it with a mindset that it is a chance for you to be better. It's a chance for you to level up, right? So if you keep telling yourself that you can't, then you're right. Because one thing I realized as well, you are always right in what you think, right? It may not be right to other people, but unless you see that, then there's no changing you. There's no talking you out of it, unless you realize that, I'm wrong. No amount of people can tell you that you're wrong unless you admit that you're wrong, right? That's why I realized that you are always right in regards of what you think, although other people may think that you're wrong. But unless you take accountability, you will forever think that you're right. So what makes problem a problem, right? A problem is only a problem if you're missing one or three factors, which is resources, time, or knowledge, right? So if you have all these three, you will not have a problem. However, if one is missing, problem exists, right? Let's break it down. First one would be resources. Resources mostly consist of the 3M: money, manpower, or materials, right? So if you have all these three resources and the other two key things, you will not have a problem. However, if one of it is missing, either money, manpower, or material, right, you are lacking of a resource. No matter how much time you have or knowledge you have, problem will persist, right? Second one is time. No matter how much resources you have, but if your deadline is tight, problem persists, right? And then the last one is the most common one, knowledge, right? You don't have the how to solve a problem. However, that could be learned. So most of the time we run away from problem because we lack of knowledge to solve it. However, once you realize that, hey, you can learn things, right? Seeking knowledge is a good thing, because why? The more you know, the more you grow, the better you become, right? So I like to always highlight this metaphor to people, like life is a game, because it does behave like a game. Now just think about it for a minute, right? Whenever we play game, what level are we at? It's always level 1 or 0, right? And how do you gain, how do you level up, right? You explore the world, right? You solve problem, you defeat enemies, you gain experience point, you seek treasures, and so all these things are parable, right? In life is the same way, right? If you stay in your comfort zone, if you just stay in one place, right, you will never grow, right? Go out, seek knowledge, make mistake, learn from them, level up, right? Because that's how you became better. There's a reason why people say life is a game, right? Because parables are there, right? Just like education, how do you go up to like primary 1, forget, from primary school to secondary school? How did you level up? You level up by passing exams, right? You have to first study all the lessons on the subject that you need to pass, right? And if you pass those subjects, doesn't mean that you will level up straight away. No, you have to pass all of it, from primary school to secondary school. So whatever, like however many subjects you have to pass them all, right? Even if you fail one or two, maybe you have a chance, but preferably if you pass all of them, that's how you get to secondary school. And the level, the express, normal, I mean, back in my day, there's like 3 levels of secondary school, like normal, technical, normal academic, and express. And however much grade or point you get doing a PSLE determines where do you start your secondary school, right? So like it is all based on your knowledge, on how much things you know, and that determines where you start, right? So same way in life, like what makes you think that you deserve everything in the world when you don't know anything, right? So that is the question that you have to constantly ask yourself. So first, you must understand problem is a good thing, right? So seek problem. Why? Because seeking problem is a way for you to rectify it, right? Something is wrong, I need to make it better, right? Not seek problem to condemn it, seek problem to find solution for it. That's a good thing, okay? However, sometimes you have to understand not every knowledge that you seek may be applicable in your life, right? So for me, how I retain the knowledge that is important to me is by looking at how much of those information gonna help me move forward in life, right? Career wise, for example, right? Why am I not an IT technician? Because I don't have a job as an IT technician. However, if I'm offered a chance for it, I will seek those knowledge, right? Because I know I will perform 100%. However, I don't, if that opportunity is not presented to me, I don't retain it. Why? Because I already have a lot. I'm already doing music, coaching swimming, having my own clothing line, so I already have a lot of things that I need to know how to run, right? So everyone should pick their lane, like what they need to be good at, and pursue it. Because at the end of the day, you will be able to soak one information faster than the rest, because maybe that is what you are blessed to absorb, right? That's what you're meant to pursue. So yeah, this will be the short episode for productivity. I'm sorry. This will be the short episode for positively living. I hope you guys learn something from it, because at the end of the day, I just want to share like what has helped me become a better person. You know, initially I run away from problem. I do drug to run away from problem, so that didn't help, because technically it helped because I got incarcerated for it, and during my incarceration, that's when I learned more than during my school years. However, like, we all do not need that route to make us a better person. We should learn from other people's mistake, and yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Just educate people as much as possible, and I hope that it helped them, you know. And I don't want them to commit the same mistake that I have. I do not want them to spend their life being incarcerated and then waste those time hurting the people that love them, like, and screwing up a lot of things that have been good in your life, right? So yeah, I hope we all learn something from this, right? So start appreciating problems, start looking for problems so you can find solution for it, because problem is good, it's a good thing, it's opportunity to level up. Okay, so change that perspective of how you see problem, and I promise you life will get better from there. With that, I bid you peace out.